Hi Internet! It's me! Today is going to be a very special day because today I have a guest with me. Please welcome my friend Lynn. Lynn's going to come this way. This is Lynn.
Hello!
We have a class project, so we're going to be doing this together. So today we're talking about the evolution of superheroes and basically how we've noticed that there's a trend between like how it moves through time from idealistic to realistic and why we think that is and what the two of us have to say about that. So that's what today's video is going to be about. Enjoy!
Alright, so we began starting out with Superman because we think he's the most idealistic of the superheroes that we have encountered thus far in our class. So Superman began, he was written during the time of the Great Depression. So initially, he was a defender of those who were poor. He would help people who were being robbed of their money from stockbrokers or unfair bankers. But in time, it became to be more and more unobtainable. He has super strength, super speed, he can heal, he can't really get hurt. He has nothing wrong with himself internally. He's a very moral individual. The only flaw that he has is an external flaw, which is the fact that he can't be near kryptonite, which is ironic because this planet, I assume, is made of kryptonite. Weird. But, so his only flaw is that he can't be around a rock.
He's always been one of my least favorite superheroes just because he's so perfect. No flaws. Which brings me to another superhero. Wonder Woman is probably one of the best known female superheroes. She's certainly considered a feminist icon within the realm of comics and superheroes. The reason that I like Wonder Woman, even though she does have the same annoying perfection that Superman has, very little weaknesses. I don't actually even know if she has any weaknesses, to be honest. She also is a lot more relatable than Superman, at least, because of the issues that she faces as a feminist. So she arose right at the beginning of the movement of women into the workforce. Overall, she was still very much the idealistic image of perfection and what it meant to be a feminist and to be a woman in that time period.
Alright, so Wonder Woman, she's cool, she's more realistic than Superman, but there's still someone who's more realistic, and that would be Captain America, who is getting a lot of popularity recently. But initially, what makes Captain America more relatable than the last two superheroes we've talked about is that he began out as a human. He was just a regular man, actually a weaker man, who was made fun of when he was younger. And he was a very moral person, someone we would aspire to be. And the only thing that really souped him up in the superhero world was that he got a serum injected into him that helped him to reach top physical and mental condition that a human can reach. So still not maybe as super as Superman, but still stronger and smarter than most humans are today.
The thing that makes Captain America so special is the fact that he is actually born human, which is a very big change from what we see with Superman and Wonder Woman. But the thing that I've always really liked about Captain America, and to be honest, he is probably my favorite superhero. The reason that he's such a favorite, for me at least, is because he starts off as the outcast. He is a very relatable character because of his origins as, this skinny kid from Brooklyn who, starts off basically having nothing and struggles to get where he wants to be. And even though he gets that serum and it becomes a whole lot easier for him to be Captain America at that point, he was essentially Captain America prior to the serum. He just couldn't do the things that Captain America can do. So that is the thing that I really like about him, is it moves from the idealistic into something a little bit more closer to what we have today, which is the realism that we have today.
And the next person I want to talk about, even though he's not technically super, is Iron Man. We know he's not a superhero, he doesn't have any amazing powers that come from the outside realm or from a serum, but we think he's the direction that heroes are going to be represented in the future. The reason that he's so popular now, there's 3 movies about him, people love him, kids run around and buy toys of him, is because he's completely human. And he's almost a self-made man. Sure, he was rich, his dad gave him some money, but he's proven time and time again that if you give him some scrap metal, he can build pretty much any suit that he needs and fight the bad guys that appear in his life.
And another thing that I really like about Iron Man is that He is one of the best examples that we have of PTSD within the superhero realm. Especially as we see him portrayed in the Marvel movies, very clearly suffers from PTSD and anxiety disorders. And this seems like a very important movement towards the disabilities of today. And it's a very clear indication of what our generation struggles with from the day to day, because our generation is the generation with the most instances of anxiety. But yeah, I think that's what our generation is looking for as far as the heroes of today and the heroes of the future. So yeah, you're absolutely right. That is what we're moving towards. All right, so how are we going to do this?
Like 3, 2, 1.
Dr. Rust, see you on Thursday.